Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, what's up, guys? In this video, I will be showing you how to create a complete video calling app in Flutter. Make sure to watch the video till the end. Alright, folks, as you may know, we are kicking things off with a simple startup using the Material app and its UI component. So, what I have done here is I have created a Material app, and within the Material app I have set the I I am setting the sign up page as the home property. This means that when the app launches, the user will be directed straight to the sign in page. So here I am creating a sign in. I am decorating and creating some text field inside the sign in page. So first I am creating a bar, a simple a bar. Inside the bar property, I set rich text as a widget in the title property. So I will decorate the Zego Cloud title text. So I think you may know about rich text. Sorry. This is our a bar, a simple a bar. So now I will create the body of the sign in page. I set the blue gray color as the background of this our scaffold, and I set some horizontal padding. Now inside the padding I am creating a column, and its main and cross axis alignment is center. First I set sign size box widget to give some space, and I need two text field, one per user ID and another per password. I am organizing the code for better clarity by creating multiple directories. We will have separate directories for pages, components, and constant. This helps keep our code base steady and makes it easier to navigate through different sections. So here I am creating a text field widget inside component directories to use it for multiple times. And this way its code architecture looks better, and we can use it for multiple times in multiple places in the same text field. So I am decorating the text field. Border radius will be 10, and the text field will have no border side. I am requiring some string and text field, sorry, text edit controller and the widget to set it inside the text field widget. So I will use these property. I will use the icon here in the controller here, which I will pass from the another page where I am using the text field widget. So here I will use the same text field widget and pass these three properties: the controller, the icon, and the hand text, the phone number. And here I will create a text field widget. So I make it stateful widget, and I create a text editing controller to use it inside the text field. So I'm passing the same text editing controller here. Remove the constant and the same text field I am using here. Just I am passing the controller, the hand text, and the icon, and has it done. Now I will create a sign in button. So inside the component I am creating a sign in button. Here I am using the elevated button, and I will decorate it and I will use it in my sign in page. So the text sign in is the child property of the elevated button, and I gave it vertical padding, and background color will be indigo. Sorry, import the back shape will be rounded rectangle border, and border radius will be 10. So it will look better now. It is look better now. Some give some properties, some decoration to the text. Found where it will be bold. So use the constant everywhere to remove the what I am to remove the warning. So I created a constant directory. The current I will inside the constant property. Constant directory. I will write the code for user info and some roots which I will use in my this project. So I am creating a constructor for the user info class, and I am using the getter function to listen is empty. This is simple code I am writing here, and I will explain and later how to create the project and the key for the Zego Cloud to create the video calling feature in this app. So here I am using and some UI component. So So here I will require the text edit in some string which I will pass where I am using this sign in button. So here I will pass the string, the text which I write inside the text field. So I will pass the text, the pawn controller the text. So I will assign this text to the user ID. And then I will navigate to the home page. When I assign these text to the ID, user ID and username. So here inside the screens I am creating a home page. A simple home page which contain two text field widget and a one text field. So let's navigate to the home page. First we will write some text inside the font text text field. So write here some text. So I will use another text editor controller as the calling ID. Being and I am creating a bar in the home page, a simple a bar. The background color of the bar will be indigo. In the title will be a string call app. So center title make it true to okay. The bar is done now. Use develop scope widget when the user navigate to the last to the previous screen. It will listen the changes and it will do what we write inside on will pop scope. So first I am writing the simple text inside the column. So it, the current user ID is not displaying, but I think it is not in assigned correctly. So another text for enter phone number. I am just decorating my home page. This is not so logically or difficult. It's just a simple text and are decorating the text. But why that the user ID is not displaying? So let's required here text field text editing controller, and we will pass the controller from here. So it will work now, I think. So just write your phone number, dummy phone number. Oh, it's working now. Now I am creating the button for calling elevated button, which I will return from here. Return size box center, and first give some horizontal padding, and use the column. Inside the column, you create a text field. Let's use the same text field which we created, and we will pass the controller, the icon, and the hand text. So use the same controller we created here, call ID, and the hand text will be join the call by ID, and the icon will be nothing. Just like create size box widget to look nothing. To look better, use the background color inside the scaffold. The same background color which we created in the sign in page. Now let's look better. After the text field, create elevated button. Now to decorate the elevated button, use the style property of elevated button. First, we will implement inside the unpressed property if call dot text dot is empty. So we will print in our console, please input unique ID, and do nothing. Else we will write the code to join the call here. So first we can wrap the skip in the size box, elevate button, and use the same property which we use inside the sign in page or the elevated button. So copy and paste it here. Now let's look better and give some property like color, font size, and font weight to look better the text. Now that's how we just now let's create some routes. So inside the constant directory, I am creating routes, page route names, routing. This one pass for login and home and for the call screen. use static property to then when we use the static property for a variable or functions, then we can use it anywhere in a project. Dot call dot login. So I will pass the login screen here. Dot home, the home page and dot call and call page. So we did not create the call page yet. So let's create a simple call page which we will further implement later. So just create a simple stateful call page widget. So import the library here. Now inside the material app I am using the same routes which I created. Uh, Now you can use the routes anywhere in our project. From here we will navigate to our calling page which we created recently. So we will navigate from here and use the arguments. Okay, we will use the argument property to pass the user ID and user name and some which are required for the calling video calling. Just write the same code and follow me. Later you will understand why I created the argument and what are the need of it. So here I am using the argument variable something went wrong. Why it is not working correctly? Mm, the code is correct, but it is not working. Why? I don't know. Let's okay. Let's cut it and use it. Yeah. Now it's working fine. You can use. So the issue was that we creating it outside from build. So now it will work fine. So just look at this and write the same code as I write it here. and from here I am passing the calling ID to the calling. Now install the Zego UIKit pre-built package to enable seamless integration with Zego Cloud for calling, streaming, and more features. So just copy and paste it here and utilize the safe area widget to ensure content is displaying within the safe margins. Inside, use Zego UIKit pre-built to easily integrate Zego Cloud feature for calling. Provide necessary parameters for seamless functionalities. So remove the constant and user ID. Sorry, paste it here. User ID dot name and configuration dot. So it provides a lot of features you can see, and we will use the on one video calling. Call ID. We already have call ID, so we will use it here. For the app ID and app sign parameters, you will need to create a Zego Cloud account. So just go to the browser and search for Zego Cloud and sign in. First, you should need to sign in. Okay, when you sign in or you create your account, then create your project. Click on create your project. Zego provides a lot of features to enhance your app, including seamless communication functionalities such as video calling, streaming, and some more. So next, and provide a name here. Any name you can use, but don't give space inside your name. Next, we are using the Flutter Zego Cloud functionalities inside the Flutter. So please choose the Flutter. Select the Flutter and start. So our project is ready to use. So click on your project and you can, sorry, our project is easy to use. And another thing, they additionally they offer a generous 1000 minutes for testing your application, allowing your allowing to thoroughly evaluate its performance. So just use your app ID and app sign here. I use my own app sign, so you should need to use your own. Now we will add permissions. To add permission in the manifest, you need to specify the required permission for your Android application. This involves editing the manifest.xml file in your project and adding permission tags for each permission your app needs to access system features or resources such as camera, internet, Bluetooth, or location services. So just you should need to write these permission which I write it here to use your app works correctly. So just look at this and write it correctly. Now the permissions are done. Now set the compile SDK version to 34 and main SDK version to 21. You should need to write this line as I write it here, but keep in mind that you should need to write it correctly, otherwise your app will not work. We will create a pre-guard rules.pro file inside the Android folder. So just go and write and create a new file with pre-guard rules.pro and write these letters inside the file. Please make sure you write it correctly. And now build target. There is no need to change. And as add these line inside the dependency. Rename as I did it. So you have completed the necessary code and settings. Now it will not work. Now all you need to do is to terminate and uninstall your app. Just terminate and uninstall your app. Afterward, rerun it and everything should work fine. So uninstall your app and rerun it again. So I run my app and it will work now fine. You can see it here. You will use a unique ID for calling. Congratulations, your app is now ready to use. Now just give the permissions. It will work fine now. For better use and experience, please use two phones for a thorough evaluation. Install this app on two phones. It's work fine now. Thanks for your attention. Please show your support by clicking my video, like and sharing. If you have any issue, please leave a comment. Thank you.